Hi everyone, I am Supervisor Bonnie Gore, and this month we are going to talk with our District Attorney, Morgan Gire. Morgan Gire was appointed by the Board of Supervisors in April of 2020 to serve as the leader of this office. Previously, he served for 15 years in the Sacramento County District Attorney's Office. So Morgan, thanks for joining us, and I'd love to have you share with us a little bit about your department, what you all do, and some of the really great projects that you do. So why don't you talk a little bit about the Community Services Outreach Division. You know, everyone thinks about the District Attorney as somebody who prosecutes crime and investigates, but you also do a lot of other programs to keep our community aware. Why don't you share that with us?
Thank you, Bonnie, and I appreciate the opportunity to talk about some of the good work our office does. Yes, in addition to our traditional role as a prosecuting agency, responding to law enforcement investigations and prosecuting cases in court, we do much more than that. We do a lot of outreach and education for our community to help engage our community members and build trust in our criminal justice system. The way we do that is through a number of different programs. We have a community outreach unit that is designed to directly engage with our community members. One example of one of the programs they do is our Citizens Academy. The Citizens Academy allows community members to have a front row seat into the criminal justice system. For 10 weeks, for a few hours every Tuesday night, they get to see a different aspect of the district attorney's office, the criminal defense attorneys, the judges, law enforcement, our probation department. They get to meet who the people are that are making critical decisions for our criminal justice system that affect all of our community members. We have done 3 of them since April of 2020, and we have our 4th one scheduled for this spring, and information and applications are available on our website for our upcoming Citizens Academy.
So if somebody is really into CSI or Law and Order, they should sign up for this program, right?
They will absolutely love it. They get to see drones, they'll see canines, and they'll get to see a lot of lawyers talking.
Yeah, okay, well maybe they don't want to do that, but all right. So let's talk a little bit, Morgan, about a great program that assists our seniors, and it is called Placer Protect.
Yes, we are so blessed in Placer County to have a large senior population, and we have Placer Protect, which is a task force made up of the District Attorney's Office, law enforcement, adult protective services, and community-based organizations whose mission is to support seniors. Oftentimes that comes in the form of support when seniors unfortunately find themselves as victims of crime. We have wraparound services that we provide to seniors to help them navigate the criminal justice system, but we also do a large education and awareness campaigns. We attend events, we host events to try and make seniors aware of the latest scams, how to avoid being a victim of some sort of scam targeted to our elder population. And we also have an outreach series called Placer Protect Presents, which is a series of videos that provide information for seniors, family members of seniors, on how to look for signs of abuse, how to prevent scams that are targeting the seniors, and all around services available for our senior community.
That's great, and actually that reminds me, you've got some folks who serve as victim advocates. So if a member of our community has been a victim of a crime, you have staff that'll walk them through that process, correct?
We have the Victim Services Unit in our office, which is comprised of a number of victim witness advocates whose sole responsibility is to support victims of crime through the entire criminal justice process. That starts with providing information about charging decisions. People who are victims of crime are entitled to services, whether they are ultimately those cases are filed in court or not. That may be guiding someone to court and providing them a shoulder to lean on during a complicated hearing. It may be helping them fill out forms to try and get compensation back for money that they are out by virtue of being victims of crime. Their job is to support our victims through the entire criminal justice process and help elevate their voice so that they know they have power in this process as well.
That's terrific. Now you've got a couple of other outreach programs just to make people aware of some of the different types of crimes in our community. Tell us about those.
Yes, in addition to our community engagement programs, we've launched a series of public awareness campaigns relating to issues affecting all of our residents in the criminal justice system. Most notably is the fentanyl epidemic that is occurring right now in our community as well as throughout the state. Our mission is to educate our parents, our children, our students about the dangers of these counterfeit fentanyl pills that are taking the lives of people within our community. We've engaged with the school districts and we are getting into the classrooms to try and share this information so that everyone can be aware of the dangers to avoid these counterfeit pills and to save lives. In addition, last month we celebrated National Impaired Driving Awareness Month to raise awareness about the dangers of impaired driving and to educate our community about the ease with which they can get rideshare programs, they can take public transit or designated driver, and that is an issue we will reinforce throughout the entire year.
Morgan, thank you so much for taking your time today to share with us all the work that you and your department does.
Thank you.
I want to encourage you all to check out our newsletter, my monthly newsletter, which will have all sorts of links to the resources that Morgan mentioned earlier. Thank you so much and have a wonderful month.